My first experience with dealing with somebody else's channel was a YouTuber that was flat out harassing me, calling me on the phone and stuff. That's why I have an unlisted phone number. I learned from that asshole who would, he'll just call people up. He'll use their numbers, he'll use their numbers in insidious ways. So I learned very early on, I've had this YouTube channel for 10 years. It's been a lot of work. And I learned early on that you don't engage these people, don't give them anything. That's not the way that you should ever go about your life. If you want to do an interview with somebody, you contact them through email. And you ask them, would you like to do an interview? And when they say no, you move on and do something else. It doesn't become your job to harass them or have your subscribers harass the person that doesn't want to do the interview. That's just so screwed up. That's bad karma. It is. It's bad karma. I don't get it. Like that's you know what that also is? That's passive aggressive bullshit. You don't have the guts to do something yourself, so you hide behind other people that will do your dirty work. Or like the fucktard that I was talking about, which there's been more than one fucktard, but they just hide behind a telephone number. They don't really come out and say it. They hide behind their emails and say, they're ridiculous shit. I think one of the most horrible things that I've seen through being a YouTuber has been this cold callousness for just like a narcissistic approach to the channel, and just to sort of make somebody into an idiot. And I find that that's the strangest. Now, I do see channels that can get away with doing a review and it's funny, and they usually pick out the biggest idiot that they can find. But this thing about cutting up somebody's videos and making them sound a certain way that they don't really sound. In my case, if it's me telling one of my stories out there in the woods, yeah, that can be done. But taking other stuff out of context and then splicing it into something that it's really not seems so nasty, and we see this. That is that's not a deep fake. Deep fakes are coming, but that's similar to a deep fake. That's making somebody appear how they're really not. I think it's horrible, and there's a lot of YouTube channels that are based upon this. And the first time that I experienced this was years ago. It was with a podcast. They would take my stuff and, edit it and say things so that it sounds a certain way, which it really didn't. It boggles my imagination that people would think that this is okay to do. They don't have enough originality themselves, so what they do is they take somebody else's original content and try and bounce off of that. I just won't have it on my fucking channel. You're not gonna engage me. I'm not gonna say your name. I've been through this for years. Just recently, somebody wanted me to do an interview. They wouldn't come out and ask me to do the interview through an email so I could say, no, I don't do interviews. They come out through their channel and then have their people come and try and spam my channel. That doesn't work with me. It didn't work with me and that podcast years ago either. I just started using my community settings, thank you YouTube, and putting in the keywords that they always say. It's easy. It's like this podcast, these two comedians, I guess, they're comedians. I don't find them funny, but they talk about scat a lot. It's a married couple that talks about the other one taking a dump. Oh, isn't that funny? I guess if you're married, it would be. It just sounds stupid. That's their main shtick. And then they find videos on the internet. Anytime one of those people would come to my YouTube channel, their comments were never seen and still aren't to this day. Periodically, they'll come and that'll go into the shit can folder because they always say the same mindless crap. That's what I'm talking about, is the same mindless crap. It seems like the majority of people don't have an original thought. They can't think of an original thought, so they parrot. They just keep saying the same thing over and over again, like the Raven videos. You can even point it out and they'll keep doing it. It's, generally speaking, the people that parrot are, God, I hate to say it, but they're children or they have childlike minds. You have no original thought in your head. You can only come up with the same boring shit that everybody comes up with. It's just fucking YouTube is full of this shit. I don't want my channel looking like that. I won't let it happen. When I see repetitive words, it goes into the community settings folder and those comments are never seen. Sometimes those comments might be somebody that's a subscriber that I like, and but just that one sentence is never going to be seen because it has that keyword in it. I will not be forced into an interview. You cannot come to my channel and advertise. I'm not going to have it. I am not going to have it. YouTube is different than watching TV. You can make your comments about shit. That's cool. But on the same hand, YouTube is not a democracy, and either is my channel. Not every comment is ever going to be seen. If you say something political, there's keywords in for that. Don't even bother, Russian trolls. I dealt with this before. You're not going to be posting that type of nonsense. Anything that's racist goes into the shit can folder. Homophobic. You got a problem with gay people and transgender people? You think that they shouldn't be allowed to be in the military? You don't belong on my channel. That's a shit job, being in the military, and somebody wants to do it, and you don't want them to do it because they're transgender. It just boggles my mind. Don't post your crap here. You can't force me into anything. Enjoy the channel, say whatever, but you can't say just whatever you want. You can't. This is not a democracy. It's a YouTube channel, and it's my YouTube channel, and I'm going to keep it as clean as possible. Have a good time, but you screw up, you're out of here. Motherfucker, go. The Beastmaster's fear is genuine. All humans should have genuine fear. Fear will help you fight the enemy. Listen to what the Beastmaster says. We can help, but we can only intervene so much. This faction, you will have to fight yourselves. This faction is here to enslave you. You will be in servitude unless you fight. All humans need to fight back.